is Tracy with Inside Pool Magazine. They call me the Diva.
This is Nick DeLeon. I am the Nikon Kid.
We have something special for you guys today since Nick also is a professional pool player. He's actually on scene. Can you tell us where you're at, Nick?
I'm in Sacramento at the famous Hard Time Billiards, owned by Oscar Dominguez and Desiree Dominguez. And it is packed tonight as expected. People were waiting on at the door today. I showed up at 11:50 and there was like 8-9 people waiting for the doors to open. So he got all new diamonds in the front room, or I should say the back room, the tournament room. He has 2, 4, 6, 8 tables. Yeah, 8 tables, 8 diamonds. And then on the other side, he has another, I don't know, like 15, 20 tables with one predator table over there.
Phenomenal. I'm going to run that video clip that you sent us while we're waiting on Oscar to come and join us. So
Okay.
Run that video live footage there, sir.
Was
Fantastic place, Nick.
It is. It is an awesome
Seems
place.
very roomy.
Yeah, I lived here about a year and a half ago. I was here for working out at Hard Rock Casino, opening that property out in Sacramento, and I miss being here. Great pool room, and Oscar and Desiree does a lot for their staff and the pool players. So
Awesome. Sorry, guys. I'm on my phone. Always working.
yeah. Hey, do you see that?
I see that, but I'm not quite sure who that is.
Do you want to?
I'm not adding anybody. Not yet.
Okay. I don't know
Let's find out who that is. All right, guys. Join the chat. We've got some exciting things going on. As we're waiting on Oscar to get to his place to come in to chat with us, there's a few flyers that Nick and I were wanting to talk about.
Yeah.
Other events. There is a special event going on this coming week, or is it next week, Nick? The fundraiser.
Oh, the fundraiser. Yes, that's actually Sunday at Mills Monard Social. Let me get the address because I know you have the flyer, but I don't know if the address is on there.
So if you guys go to my Facebook page, my group page, or Nikon Kid page, those flyers for that particular event will be posted there. We'll try to get a lot of those up and running for you guys.
Yes, it's Mills Monard Social. The address is 83 East Broadway Road, Tempe, Arizona, 85282.
Could you give us a little background on it, Nick?
It was Freezers first. The name of it was the Freezers Ice House. And they did a makeover a year later, changed the name. I guess they were getting more people from like the ASU standpoint of clientele, and they switched it up, improved all their flooring and their seating and all that, and got rid of some of the pool tables, but kept a lot of them. They have leagues out of there, so they have 2 tight tables of diamonds, 4 1/8 pockets. Really nice place, really upper class. When I think about like something like similar to the Griffs, how it's more of an upper class pool room and not like a ran down or a rundown room. So they're holding the fundraiser, and unfortunately, I'm in California, so I can't be there. But I threw in my like 2 or 4 hours lessons for their raffles to kind of help get more money involved to help the fundraiser out. So since I couldn't be there.
For those of us on the east side of the continent, who is this particular person that we're raising money for this week?
Can you show the flyer?
I can show the banner, but not necessarily the flyer. Let me
Oh,
see if I
really?
can pull that up. Yeah, it won't let me stop it. That's the reason why I was hoping that you could tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I don't know that much about it because I just got messaged the other day about
The
it.
person that they're raising the money for. Where is Mr. Corby? That's who I need.
Yeah, Corby's the one that reached out to us about that, and his wife reached out to me too, Carrie, and they're just holding, like, she was very thankful of what I can do for the help the fundraiser out, and I guess he's done a lot around here, and he's been a really good guy and everything, and it just sucks of what he's going through, but
Right.
Arizona pool community, they come together when it comes to this kind of stuff, and every little dime and penny helps, when it comes to this stuff.
Absolutely. So if you guys are in the Arizona area, check it out. Also,
Yeah, it's Ryan.
What else have you got coming up, Nick?
Well, I'm here at Hard Times. The next 2 days is one pocket, race to 3, double elimination, I believe, and then the first and the second is 9 ball on the spot, race to 7 and 8. I think 8 on the winners, 7 on losers, and then after that, I start getting ready for the new series of the Predator Pro Series tournaments that they have going on, and the list is crazy. The people that are coming to Arizona. So if you're missing out, if they haven't filled the field of 64 players yet, but if you're in town in Arizona and you want to watch some really good pool, you got Dennis Ricoldo coming, you got Darren Appleton, you got Kachi, you got Oi, you got Yappy, you got Carlo, you got Roberto Gomez, you have everybody coming, and I think Predator made a statement probably this year in emails or whatnot and said, I need all my people here at these events, and I just feel that it's just going to keep on getting stronger and stronger at every event. I mean, you got Fedor coming; he won it last year. Carlo took second, so it's a lot going on, and there's a lot of pool going on. So,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing those champions. It's a race to 4, race to 4, 2 sets. If you tie 1-1 apiece, then you do a spot shot from where the 10 ball rack's in the rack. So basically, about 3 or 4 inches back from the normal spot, and then it's a race to 4 with the shooting the spot shots. And if you tie at 4 or 4 piece, then you have to move back a full diamond and shoot sudden death one at a time. So it's going to be very intense. You saw the crowds last year when it came down to the shootouts. That it drew a lot of crowds, a lot of people to come watch the shootout. And unfortunately, I lost 2 of my matches against Roland Garcia and Blake, I believe. And but it's a part of the game, and it's learning, and you just have to roll with your punches.
Absolutely. I'm having technical difficulties, so if you could entertain me just for a second.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, there's a lot coming up in January. You have Iron City Billiards. You have Efren Reyes out there. You have Dennis Ricoldo. You have Skylar making an appearance. Who else is there? Roland Garcia is making an appearance. So that's going to be a really big event. They have about 15 or 20 bar tables, diamonds.
Yes, there's several actually. The room is massive. They have I think 28 bar box tables.
Okay.
I think I may be wrong.
It
may be 28 tables or 30 something total.
So they have 10 big tables, and 2 of the big tables are 4-inch pockets. I was there 2 years ago.
Right.
I was there 2 years ago, and I watched Jeffrey DeLuna play the Ghost on the 4-inch pockets, race to 7 for like 2,000 or 3,000, and he beat the Ghost twice. And I'm like, it was crazy to watch on 4-inch pockets.
Right.
I mean, they just play at a totally different level. But also, they play all the time too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they take a break. I see Dennis, and he's like, I eat, I practice.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna roll that one more time for us so we can take a look at those flyers, Nick.
All right.
Okay, guys. Seems the link I posted is bringing people into our chat, into
There you go.
our thing. So I deleted it. So hopefully that will fix the issue. Everybody needs to go to our YouTube page. So we had Iron City Billiards, and then
Yes.
my next event will be Derby City Classic, which is in Elizabeth, Indiana, which is it's an amazing casino. They were doing a lot of construction work when I went in 2019. So I look forward to seeing what it looks like getting there this year. Of course, there's going to be tons of vendors. Hustling USA is usually there. You have representative from Moochie Q's. You have JB cases there. Castillo cases are there. I mean, it's going to be just a massive vendors event as well.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list for sure.
It's a fantastic place. People were asking, what do you think who do you think's going to get the all around this year? And I was like, it's anybody's game, but
No,
those
it is.
Filipinos, boy,
But
they're
those,
tough.
yes, that's what I was about to say. I feel that Dennis and Alex is going to make a big showing this year, and
Absolutely.
it's just going to be one of the massive crews. Don't get me wrong, you can't misplace Shane, in it, but
Right.
Francisco Bustamante,
And
if
you
he
got
can get
Billy
out here
Thorpe
this year,
again, Banks, come on.
yeah,
It's gonna be awesome.
Billy Thorpe, man. I mean, the guy's a banking machine.
Right. I can't wait to get there. I'm so excited. Before that, I'll be headed to Music City in Nashville, Tennessee. That place has been there for ever. JOB's is one of those classic places. When you walk through the front, you'll come through almost a foyer. You'll look to the left, and that's your action table, and it's all encased in a little tiny, I guess, nook by itself.
Yeah,
You have the bar on the left hand side, and then you have gorgeous diamond tables there. You'll also go back to your right, and you have a secluded room that has stairs down it with stadium seating, which you also told me Oscar has at his place. Is stadium seating.
Yeah, he does. So like when you watch that video, and you can kind of look when you come back to the back room, the whole back and behind the diamonds is a big seating area, and they actually just created a big booth.
Awesome.
I'll give you guys a little so there's a big booth that has everything, and then so
Fantastic. Gives you a little place to sit and collect your
yes,
thoughts.
yeah, it's a fantastic place. Desiree and Oscar are doing wonders over here, and we appreciate everything they do. When I was last year, they only had 2 diamonds, and now they have 8. So they're making improvements, and it just keeps on going up and up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. We also have a couple of other events. I also wanted to mention, you said something about a Predator tour.
Yes, the Predator tour is I want to say it's January 12th through the 15th. It's in Tucson, Casino del Sol again with CSI and BCA nationals out there. So while that's going on with all the teams, the singles, the Scotch doubles, they're going to have that big pro event. I believe they're going to have 8 to 10 Predator tables there as well, if I'm not mistaken. But so many champions are coming, and I'm so excited when I saw the list. And I mean, regardless, I had to sign up
Right.
if I haven't been playing or if I've been playing. So it's been really great to see these champions come out to Arizona, because we don't really get this out here in Arizona. We might get a select few coming here and there. But last year, we had Carlo hanging out at the pool room. We had Roland hanging out at the pool room after the Predator event. So we need those guys to come out here. We need to compete. We need them to get out here and play. And I think Predator made a statement after last year. It's like, I needed my guys to come out and start playing my events.
Right.
And I mean, even Darren Appleton's coming out. You know, you haven't seen him hit the box in a while, and it's
not in the States. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I'm very excited to compete against all these champions and see what I can do.
You're absolutely welcome. We wish we could do more for you. Hopefully, it gets the word out there for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I can't be there. Yeah, unfortunately, I was already made plans for this event before I found out about that. So, but if you guys need anything or whatnot, just reach out to the Diva or myself, and we'll be able to see what we can do for raffles and whatnot.
All right. Well, we have the famous Oscar Dominguez just popped in. Let's see if we can drag him in on this stream.
Yeah.
Quick.
Hey, what's
up? Big dog. What's up? What's up?
Hey, let's roll that video one more time before Oscar.
I'm gonna roll this video for you guys, and then we're gonna have Oscar give us a little verbiage on his plays.
It's the juice bottle that's for the fake babies. Yes. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
It's okay, man.
We did it.
Domestics, we have to do what we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, autism makes things complicated.
Yeah. I have a friend that has an autistic grandson, and he's smart. He's very smart, but he's very set in his ways as well.
Yeah.
Your place is clean. That is one beautiful place. You've done an excellent job with it. I can't wait to get out there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been there for 23 years, and I bought it 3 years ago. So, yeah, trying to upgrade it and LED lights. Now I got 8 diamond tables and just investing.
Right, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, I was just telling them
such wonderful things about it. Tell us a little bit about this tournament you've got going on this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be the Chuck Markoulis Memorial. The original owners, the Markoulis family, that was his father, Chuck, and he passed away 11 years ago now, I believe. Yeah, 11 or 12 years ago. And they've been having a memorial tournament in his honor every year. And one of the stipulations when I bought the business from the Markoulis family was that I continue the tournament. I was like, of course, I was planning on doing it anyways. So it's a very big deal out here in Northern California. It's kind of equivalent to the Jay Swanson Memorial in San Diego / Vegas. It's got like that type of I guess it's one of those hard tournaments to win. It's like one of those, you always get these road players coming in. It's got a lot of history to it.
Right. So
we always have like a top level players come in. Like last year, I believe Jeff DeLuna played, and we got a lot of good players that come in on the West Coast.
I love those classic places. There's something about you can feel the generations of pool players throughout the walls when you walk into one of those buildings. I get that same, oh, wow, feeling when I go into Tupelo, and people are like, that place it's different. Right. And I was like, you can feel the players in that building, though. And
right. The history's there, and it's
the history's there. You can feel it, and you can obviously smell it in some of the walls.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I'm sorry?
was said we don't want to keep you too long. We know that you're a busy man with kids and all.
It is crazy. I haven't been busier in my life ever since having kids, and now with the business, and now I'm opening up a second business,
well,
Golden State
you got
Billiard
to build
Supply.
that empire.
Yeah,
Build that empire.
yeah. I try to play every once in a while. It's a lot.
Well, I miss seeing you play. I do, and I got that opportunity to hang out with you just a little bit when you were at Iron City, and it got a couple of nice photographs of you. It's never ending when you have a family and you're trying to chase your dreams and build your empire. There's not enough time.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough, but I'm having fun doing it. Enjoying what I can.
Can you drop any names? How many big dogs you got running around in that building of yours?
Oh, I mean, we got a Mark Hang who's a regular at our place. And then we got a guy named the Roofer. He's a big action guy, always playing the big guys for big numbers. Then we got Jason the cook, who he owns a restaurant nearby. He's always in big action. We got a lot of mid to medium level players. You got Francis Rita, and you got Skip Mikakis, and so many other guys that play right around like that 680 to 700 Fargo range.
Right.
And then
those shortstops are actually good to watch.
yeah, there's a lot of good players, and it's gonna be fun to watch. I know John Morris is supposed to come in. We got a lot of people from Arizona coming in, and Vegas.
You got Nick Billiard getting in your business.
Yeah, man, I have to be back at his place. Are you kidding me? I was excited when I moved here a year and a half ago. And then
short-lived, but you moved out there.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
it's gonna be fun.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Is there anything you've got coming up that you would like to spotlight while you're here with us?
I have a big event coming up. I have 10,000 added junior event, which I'm going to throw again. I'm going to have a 10,000 added Brendan Crockett Memorial, which I'm going to do again. I'm kind of waiting on the upcoming event so I don't conflict too much anywhere. But I am going to piggyback off the Junior Nationals for the 10,000 added junior event, so that way the parents can fly into Sacramento and then go from there to Vegas. So other than that, I mean, I really don't have anything concrete, but I do have. I always add about 25,000 a year, approximately in big added events.
Right.
So.
Well, we appreciate everything that you're doing for the pool.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean,
you're part of it. You're part of it. It's a struggle. And we've got to get past COVID and let's get back into doing what we need to do. And we also need to support each other. I mean, just support each other. Let's not, get in each other's way when we're trying to put these events on. Well, we appreciate it, Oscar. We'll let you head on out of here and take care of your family. And if there's anything that Inside Pool Billiard Talk can do for you, you let us know. We would be happy and honored to do it for you. I think we're froze, Nick.
Yeah, I think we're froze. Let's get him out and bring him back in, and we'll say that last couple parts. Oh, here he goes. Let's add him. Oh, shoot.
There we go. There we go. We got
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Oh, where'd he go?
I'm here.
All right, perfect. Well, Oscar, like I said, online, we appreciate everything you and Desiree do for you guys as players, and you guys don't have to do it, but you guys choose to do it. And like I said before, there was 2 diamonds here when I left, and I came back, and you're fully stocked up on the tournament side, and we appreciate it too. I mean, it's a big improvement, and the players realize that, pretty sure, that always play on those Brunswick. So we appreciate what you guys do.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I keep reinvesting, and this I'm never satisfied, so I'm going to keep going.
We look forward to seeing the progress. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And like I said before, if there's anything us here at Inside Pool Billiard Talk can do for you, you let us know. We'd be honored to do it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Tracy.
Anytime. Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Oscar, again.
Right, sounds good, guys.
And talking about your awesome pool room.
All right. Thank you. Back to daddy duty.
Yes,
absolutely. Sir. Have a good night, Mr. Dominguez.
Good night, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
And that was Oscar Dominguez. Boy, he's a busy dude.
Yes, he is.
Busy man. But that pool room is awesome. It looks gorgeous. Have you seen any action going on around there?
Um, Nothing lately. I heard that Alex Paglin was out here like a month ago playing some one pocket, but nothing crazy yet. That's pop off. Like we've been getting in some small action. Nothing crazy, but I know once we get off of here, I'm gonna be dipping right in to get practice for tomorrow, and that we can.
Right. Getting your pole out there, Nick. Let me go.
Yeah, I'm working on it, so we'll see what happens.
All right, let's see. Turning Stone. That was the other
Yeah.
tournament that I had posted. You said you tried to get in that one and they were full.
Oh yeah. So what happened was I reached out because I want to hit as many events as I can this year, and
Turning
next
Stone's
year,
on my list too.
Turning Stone's on my list, so I'm gonna have to get on the list for the second one that's coming in the middle of the year. But yeah, because of COVID last year, they gave everybody a choice to hold the entries or pay them back, and everybody decided just to hold it. So they have a full list, and they put me on the waiting list, but nobody backed out. Of course, I wouldn't.
Right.
And it's all running here the same time as Iron City Billiards, right?
Yes. Well, no, it's between I think Music City
Oh, okay.
and between Music City and Music City and Derby City, I believe.
Okay.
There's one conflicting event there, but I cannot recall exactly which one it was.
Okay. But yeah, it's another event that I'm like, it's on my bucket list too. There's a lot going on this year. We can talk more later in the month about February and March and April. I mean,
Right, absolutely. I
I
want to
mean,
get into some of these.
if
Um,
you're not getting out to these events, you guys are absolutely crazy. They are pulling everything out this year. Griff's is doing a lot. I mean, it keeps on going, and we're blessed to have all these big events to go to.
right, absolutely. I mean, everything shut down, and everybody was sitting there going, "What are we going to do? We love pool, and we can't get into a pool room." Then when the pool rooms open, there's all these stipulations when you go from one state to the other. You don't
Yep.
know, is it mask mandated? Is it not mask mandated? Do you need a COVID shot now? So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's slowly each state is coming up with whatever they want. And for us to be traveling, we never know. And that's the same thing that got in with the whole issue with Strickland. I don't
Yeah.
think he was properly prepared for what could possibly happen if the exposure happened.
Yep.
So, I mean, for me to go to London right now without having my COVID vaccine would be completely idiotic. It's like, no,
Yeah. I
I'll
mean,
end up being exposed to something and having to sit there for 10 days and see nothing.
yeah, but just think about this. Just think about that. If Earl or let's just say JJ and Chris and Sky all jumped on the same plane as Earl, there would be no Moscone Cup this year because that COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just
I
be
think
like,
they're exposed. I
oh,
think it's like 3 days or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. Other than yeah. So they have to be quarantined for a little bit. But I'm just saying,
Right.
like, just imagine how much more of an issue that would have been, like, if more
Right. If they were
players
all
were.
on the same plane,
Yeah,
absolutely. It would have been catastrophic for the
yeah,
U.S. during the Moscone. I mean, they would have had to postpone it or something, I would
yeah,
assume. Um, that's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. So, I mean, I've postponed my UK trip because I want to see what's going to happen. I mean,
yeah.
I wasn't
You just
planning
never
on
know.
going till later on in the year anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah, everything's
And that's what's going on with Turning Stone. I'm assuming they just, instead of refunding all of that money, I mean, could you imagine trying to track all that money to refund it all? It would just take in months.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So it just makes sense for them just to keep the players that they had.
Well, did you want to possibly talk about how the live chat room could benefit a little bit?
You think the live chat's benefiting?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, guys, we have a surprise for you. Once a month, we're going to give away a prize. At this moment, you have to be an active chatter. You have to be in every time we go live. Once you put that mark in, my editor, which is probably watching, will take note of which people are in the chat room each time we go live. And then we'll draw a name out of the hat or however she wants to do it. And you'll win a prize, possibly from Q-Tech, McDermott, and we'll talk to some other sponsors to see what we can give away on our live feed.
Yeah. It could be anything. It could be anything from
Chalk,
like a glove.
anything.
It can go from
Gloves,
like chalk. It can go a case. It can go a
one
pool
pocket
cue.
hat,
You never know. But you gotta tune
Bullholic
in.
gear.
You gotta
Steve
tune
Wells
in.
has some high gear I could possibly talk to
Yep.
him about. So
Yep.
those lists, the ones that we've spoken about tonight, David will have those posted on my social media page, which is Tracy Lerma, Inside Pool Diva, or you can go to my group page, which is Inside America's Pool Rooms.
You want to run that
find
flyer
some of those.
video one more time?
And I will run that flyer video for you. And there's that tournament. That very last one was the one that Mr. Hunt was talking about. So if you guys are interested in heading over to Griff's in Vegas around, I believe it's Valentine's Day is when he's holding it that weekend. Just get in touch with Griff's, and they can probably get you in touch with Jason to get you signed up.
Yeah, and you can check out us. We're going to be talking about a lot of the events that are coming up. There's a lot going in on February. There's a lot going in on March and April. It's packed up until the end of April. So
there's tons.
Definitely subscribe. Definitely tune into us every week. We're bringing you new content with new people. Like we had, if you guys missed Oscar Dominguez in his place, we will be posting this on YouTube at Inside Pool Magazine, and you'll be able to jump on and see Oscar talk about his place and a couple other stuff that you guys might have missed.
And we'll definitely have Oscar back when he has that juniors event. I'm extremely excited about that. And maybe we can get a little Joey Gray on here too to talk about his juniors and the ones.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. And hopefully they can all.
I'm all about those kids. I'm going to give a big shout out to Meridian, Mississippi. My little Cheney White took that big trophy home this past month, Nick. 16-year-old Cheney went home with a pocket full of money from Meridian, Mississippi and Big Time Billiards. If you guys haven't been out to Big Time Billiards in Meridian, Mississippi for that giant Calcutta, you're missing out. This kid won a chunk of money.
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely a good chunk of change for sure.
Absolutely. So congratulations, Cheney and Joey and Wesley. You guys are doing a fantastic job. We appreciate it down here in the South. I'm going to let Nick give a list of his sponsors, and then I'm going to give mine, and we're going to call it a night.
Oh, that was quick. Again, I want to thank Tracy, the Diva, and Inside Pool Magazine for keeping this going and making things happen, putting in all the hard work, getting all the flyers, trying to get people, the pool halls to give us stuff months in advance, so it helps out with everything, with traveling expenses and all that, so they can plan accordingly and not just go from one place home and then you're paying for another one, go back out. You can just kind of transfer to state for all the events. Q-Tech, everything they do for me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I'm so happy to be part of your guys' family, and I look forward to everything coming in 2022. Big things are coming, so watch out. If you don't have them on Facebook, look them up, Q-Tech, and they'll be able to share everything. They came out with the new cases. They're coming out with so much stuff. It's incredible. They're only $275 and $265. I mean, it's just, how do you beat that price for those cases? They're absolutely amazing.
Sounds like
one PKT with my boy Travis, Adam, and Joey Ryan and Melina Mike. If you guys need any gear, I'm pretty sure it's not the end of the year yet, so I think they're still doing the 30% off. So
probably
check it out.
A little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out. My boy Joey Ryan with Pool Player Podcast. He interviews everybody.
Joey's in action as we speak.
Yes, Joey is actually in action, and I'm pretty sure Melina Mike, the knit, is actually commentating that match. So watch out.
When you guys are done with us, head on over to Pool Player Podcast.
Yes, and you will be able to watch some entertaining pool with Joey Ryan. My man, Mike Gwynn, the Realty One Group. He's been with me since the beginning. I love the guy to death. He's great in the housing community. You guys need to know anything, look him up, ask him questions. He is free to answer whatever you guys need. Big Time Threads. He makes my jerseys. He does hats. He does everything. He's out of Arizona. He does shipments out of state. He works with a couple pool halls, and he works with Tony. And all these other players to get their stuff done. So Rick's Images, another one out of Tucson, Arizona. He will be there in Tucson, Del Sol, and he will be out there taking pictures as well with a lot of other people that are taking pictures. So I appreciate everybody on here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. But remember, you have to be live in the chat to possibly win any free billiards equipment. Once a month, we're going to be giving away anything and everything. So you guys have to come with us and come in live, ask questions, be interactive in the chat. That's how you get
Corby
enrolled.
really wants something free.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Are you done with your list?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to plug, basically what we're doing here is we're wanting to bring in some of these pool tournaments so you guys know what we're actually interested in our prospective areas. I'm in the Southeast, so you notice that most of my tournaments will revolve around the Southeast. Nick's more off into the West, so he will hit Arizona, Nevada, and California a lot more, and Texas. Yeah. So if you guys have flyers in your areas that you would like for us to plug during our show and give you props and share and social media crazy, contact Autumn Grusella. Her email address is running down at the bottom of the page. Contact her on how to get us to plug you on the show, because we would be more than happy to do that. So you guys get in touch. We would like for you to send us those flyers at least 3 months in advance, so you get in a lot of people. So the more people that gets to see it, then they'll know where to go.
Yeah, and not just for your in-town players that need time off or need to ask for time off, or people driving an hour to get to you, or even people that are flying 3 hours or 4 hours.
And they've got a tour. They could stop into your place, play in your tournament before they go off to a bigger tournament like Turning Stone.
Correct.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Steve Dittmar for making sure this girl has her Poolaholic gear when she needs it. Also, Steve Wells with High Gear. He's helped me out a couple of times with those sexy pink and black shirts that I wear. Also, big shout out to Marriott and Hilton brand hotels. That's where the Diva usually sleeps. Best beds on the planet, guys. Also, Enterprise Car Rentals. The Diva and Nick DeLeon has that big deal going on for giving you guys discounts at Enterprise. Enterprise is the rental place that the Diva uses when she goes on these excursions that she goes on. So they make sure she's safe.
Yes.
Let's see who else. Oh, also, guys, if you would like to know where to stay while you're in Iron City Billiards, Nick stayed at the Hampton Inn, and he said it was a very comfortable stay. If you
there's a subway close by, like walking distance. It was perfect.
I think Holiday Inn Express was there. Also, there was Hilton Garden Inn. The Diva stayed at the Courtyard Marriott because I don't like to stay right by the freeway. But Nick says he didn't hear the cars going by, but Nick snores.
Yeah.
But he was close enough where he could buy massive amounts of high chews because there's a store right next to the Hampton Inn. So if you guys are looking for a place to stay when you head over to Iron City Billiards in a couple, another week?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
another week
because it's right before the Predator event.
Right. So if you guys are looking for a place to stay, that's where I stayed. Nick stayed at the Hampton Inn, and I stayed over at the Courtyard. Fantastic places to stay, guys. Well, I guess we're going to call it a night. I'm going to run that ad one more time, and I'm going to run Mr. Dominguez's pool room again. And Nick, good luck.
Thank you.
And I hope you pick off this tournament, man.
Yeah,
you're due for a big win.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to run that, and you have a good night, Nick.
All right, you too. All right.
All right,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody, for tuning
We
in.
appreciate it, right?
Yes.
Have a great night and good luck this weekend, Nick. And this is
Thank
the
you.
Diva signing out. Good night, guys.
All right. Later, guys.